Pulls this one in the air out to left. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
The center fielder, number 8.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ian Happ. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
Shortstop, Javier.
So digging in now, Javier Baez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Here's the 0-1. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Here it comes on 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Happ stands at first with 1 out. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
First pitch on its way. Anthony Rizzo is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Right side. Bell scoops it up. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runners are able to move up.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The 0-2. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get. Bottom of the inning now, so the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Colin Moran. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. But that finds the first. Baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Stepping in, Brian Reynolds. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
1-1.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and he'll put this away for the second out.
The first baseman, number 55.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Batter-pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. Pretty average results, 4 for 15. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, and the deficit remains 5-2. Nick Birdie takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Pirates.
Here's the young
Number
catcher
57.
Wilson Contreras. Here's the first pitch to him.
Leading off to the Cubs.
And
The
a
catcher,
feeble
number
swing that
40.
time. It's 0-1.
Contreras.
And he lays off for ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
He's through first and hustling for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
The left fielder, Kyle.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast and to second base.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So here's Albert Almora next.
Albert Almora.
He's set and the pitch. And that misses ball 1. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Full count now, 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
At the plate, David Bodie breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. One left for the Cubs. They're still out in front, 5-2. Here's Gregory Polanco. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The right fielder, Gregory.
Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. And this will be fouled away. The 1-1 home. Is in there for strike number 2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Almora. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, second baseman.
So close, but not enough on the fly ball there, and that's a story these guys have heard before as we take a look at the list of teams with the fewest home runs this year. And as you see right there, that total puts them in the 14th spot, otherwise known as second to last in the NL. And next to the plate will be JT Riddle. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Popped him up. Bryant in foul ground, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Eric Gonzalez. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Schwarber is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail 5-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Michael Feliz is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Adam Frazier is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Tyler Chatwood is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now here it comes. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
The center fielder, number 8.
Digging in once again, Ian Happ, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Inside ball. That's ball 2. Okay.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 9.
So striding forward now, Javier Baez. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
5 runs, 6 hits, and 2 errors for the Cubs to this point in the contest. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed. A full count now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order, and it remains 5-2. Stepping up now, Jacob Stallings. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
So here's Adam Frazier as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's too late as he's in there. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Throw to first, not in time as the run was across to score.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
At the plate, Jason Martin. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off here, but it's a called strike one.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? To second for 1. Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
Sharply hit here, but right at the first baseman coming off the bag. He makes a good throw, and they complete the 3-6-1 double play with the throwback.
And he'll make the catch. Oh, check that! He didn't look it into his glove, and the ball drops in.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Here it comes on 0-2. Hit hard down the line.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Good waste pitch, 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Kyle Crick will come on to take over on the mound now, and he'll hit in the 3rd spot in the lineup as a part of the double switch. Gerard Dyson is into the ball game as well as a part of that aforementioned double switch, as he'll take over in the number 6 spot in the lineup.
Number 6.
New inning set to get underway, so stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Chasing after it is Dyson. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Chris Bryant.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Bryant. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
The 1-0 home. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches. Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Here's the first pitch to him. Wilson Contreras stands in as he looks at a called strike. Here's the 0-1. A ball and a strike.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Now in the box, Gregory Polanco. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The 0-1. Chopped toward the second baseman. Scooped up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting.
Here's Gerard Dyson, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. One out, nobody on. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. A swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Keone Kela comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
From the stretch, back up the middle, and this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Nobody out, runner on first. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Fouled away. Kela is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Now the payoff pitch home, and this one will be out of play off to the left. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time, and it's fouled away. Now the payoff pitch home gets him looking up around the letters.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there. And he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
He's set. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Runner at first here, one man out. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Oh, had a hanger that time, but missed it. 1-2.
Not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. And his command's letting him down here. It's 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Fouled away.
We got full count.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The center fielder.
Standing in, Ian Happ. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2.
2-2.
And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Rips this one to first. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-1 game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. That makes it an 8-4 ball game.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Dan Winkler takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hard liner to center field. In there, a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. When you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A softly hit ball here, foul, off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get. Rowan Wick, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Ready for another shot now. Jacob Stallings, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Ground ball left side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Now at the plate, Adam Frazier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. A runner at first with no outs here. That evens it up 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. Back to first. A 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
The center fielder.
Up next for the Buccos, Jason Martin. He needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Wick, a 27-year-old. He was a 9th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And this is swung on and missed, so with that they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Popped him up. Contreras is under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
8-4 the final this afternoon. The Chicago Cubs used a 3-run 9th to help propel them to the win. Tyler Chatwood notches his 3rd win of the year. Robbie Erlin couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark.